This is a normal-sized puzzle piece, and this is the puzzle that I'm taking on today. This is the new smallest puzzle in the entire world. Look at how tiny these are. Hang on, I have to get out a ruler so that you guys can really see. Look at this. You can easily fit 3 pieces within like 3/4 of an inch. Or for my non-Americans, each piece is literally like half a centimeter long. Like, go get a ruler for yourself and just look at how tiny that is. This is the 2 Ships 147 puzzle from Lazels. So it's 147 pieces, but it is actually 2 separate puzzles that come mixed together. So they are just piling on the twists and turns. Now, I have done other Lazels puzzles on this channel before, and I made the claim that those were the smallest puzzles in the world, but this one is another magnitude smaller. This is crazy. So you might remember in my video a few weeks ago, I showed this puzzle to John Green. You're not gonna believe what's in this container.
Okay. Oh no.
It's so tiny.
Cute. Are you gonna do it with a microscope?
No, you just get down really close.
How?
And they give you tweezers.
Wow.
So, like I said, you just have to get down in there. I mean, I guess you could use a magnifying glass or magnifying glasses, but I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna do the smallest puzzle in the world, you should do the smallest puzzle in the world. But they do give you tweezers to handle the pieces, which definitely helps. I mean, I have small hands, but even I don't think I'd be able to do this without tweezers. So, okay, I got all of the pieces organized. I started by separating out the edge pieces from the inside pieces, and you can see how we have 8 corner pieces because, as I said, it is 2 separate puzzles mixed together. And I'm looking at these now, and I'm just like, they almost look good enough to eat. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. No, I can't do it. But you know what you can eat? Delicious meals from Factor. Factor is the sponsor of today's video, and I am being so real with you when I tell you that Factor is the perfect missing puzzle piece to fit into my life. Because here's the thing, I don't like cooking, I definitely don't eat enough vegetables, and I'm only feeding myself. So what Factor has done is they make a new menu every week. And then you go online and you choose which meals you want. Then they mail them to you in individual portions. And all you have to do is heat them up in the microwave for 2 minutes. And then you're good to go. I am so busy all of the time, keeping all of these videos straight, like all the filming and editing. It is just a million things to keep track of. So if I can take grocery shopping and meal planning and cooking off of my plate, it's like a video game hack to just make eating so much simpler. And the meals are good too. Like, I've never had one that I didn't like. I had a little bite of this one over there, but let me try some more. Oh, that's good. That's something that I would never think to make for myself, but it's so good. Now I'm paranoid that I have food all over my teeth for the rest of this segment. Anyway, it's totally flexible. You can pause, you can reschedule anytime. Also, you can freeze them if you want them to be available for longer than a week, which I do all the time. I just move one to the fridge the night before I'm gonna eat it and they're totally fine. So, okay. If you want to try it, you can go to factor75.com, and I'm also going to have that link right down below. And you can use code PUZZLES50 for 50% off your first box and 20% off your second box. That's code PUZZLES50 at factor75.com for 50% off your first box and 20% off your next box while your subscription is active. Oh my gosh, that was so many numbers. All I want to do is eat this food. So I'm gonna do that, but through the power of editing, let's get back to our teeny tiny puzzle. Okay, I just found the first 2 pieces that go together, and I truly, cannot even tell you how tiny this is. I literally have to be about maybe 6 inches away just to see all of the detail to be able to put this together. So I guess I'll just be like this for the next couple hours. Oh, is that another one? I think I see another one. Yes. Okay, I got 3. Now let me bring you in so you can see. I mean, you guys literally can't see anything from back there. I could be like, I finished the puzzle, and you'd barely know. Oh my gosh, this piece is driving me crazy. I swear I've tried every single piece that it could possibly be. I already had to crawl around on the floor because I dropped a piece and I had to go find it. So now I'm like, did I drop 2 pieces? Well, let's finish up the other edge and then hopefully whatever's left will fill in this one. Okay, my eyes are already so tired, but I got there, I finished the edges. Now, you may have noticed that the edges are not straight. They have this little semicircle pattern, almost like a postage stamp. And that's because the picture on the puzzles, I don't think I said this before, both of them are postage stamps. So when I emailed Lazels to, get some background info on this puzzle before I made this video, they actually told me exactly which stamps they are. And so, of course, you know me, I had to go onto eBay and buy the exact stamps. Luckily, these are not very rare. If they were expensive, I would not have done it. So here is the first one. You can see the puzzle is exactly life size. And here is the second one. Look at how cool that's gonna look. So usually with Lazels puzzles, you don't really have a reference image since they just come in a little canister. They don't give you a picture. But this time, I have the actual thing, so if I want to, I can just follow along. All right, I'm so excited. This is the most fun part. Let's get these filled in. So I finished the first puzzle and now I'm filling in the second puzzle. And the thing that I really like about these puzzles is that they really force you to slow down and move very deliberately and precisely. Basically, the opposite of everything else in modern life. Well, with these teeny tiny puzzles, I truly feel like a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Now, in the world of stamp collecting, this definitely is not the most expensive stamp out there, but I think it is the most beautiful. And in the puzzle world, it's definitely one of the most unique. Literally just 2 Ravensburger puzzle pieces are the same size as these entire puzzles. These are just so beautiful. I wish I could show you them in person. It really is like a beautifully crafted piece of jewelry. Now, I didn't time this one just because I was moving the camera around so much, but I did film all of that solving footage within a couple of hours. And I do think that if I was just fully concentrated on the puzzle and not also on the filming, that I could have done it a lot faster. But with these, it's really not about the amount of time that it takes. Like, if anything, you want it to take longer because these are just so beautifully made. Like, it's about the process of dropping the pieces into place. It's not about rushing through it as fast as you can. So Peter and Kayla, who run Lazels, told me that Peter's dad collected stamps, which is what inspired this puzzle. And I feel like out of all of the people that would choose to watch a jigsaw puzzle video, there has to be a stamp collector among you. So if you know anything about these stamps or stamps in general that you think would be interesting, feel free to leave it down in the comments. Now, I do want to clarify that these pieces are actually the same size as another Lazels puzzle, the PUC 120. And a while back, I borrowed that one from Tammy, and I just made a little TikTok solving it. So here is that footage again. Now, if you want to try one of these puzzles for yourself, I Unfortunately, you can't. The thing with Lazels is that all of their puzzles are only available for 1 hour, and then they make all of the puzzles that were ordered within that hour, and then they never make any more. So you have to be part of their mailing list in order to get access to those 1-hour drops. The puzzles do show up on eBay sometimes, but I will just warn you, they get very expensive. But for full transparency, I'll tell you that when I bought this puzzle new in July of 2023, it cost $350. So if we do some math, that is $2.38 per puzzle piece. Meanwhile, a typical 1,000-piece Ravensburger is about 2 cents per puzzle piece. So these are in a class of their own. This really is like a luxury jigsaw puzzle experience. Oh, but then out of curiosity, I also looked up if there is a Guinness World Record for the smallest puzzle in the world. And sure enough, there is. They awarded it to the 99-piece Nanopuzzles. So I looked up some photos. It looks like it's these mini wooden puzzles. And Bits and Pieces also released mini wooden puzzles, so I think they were made in the same place. So then, if we compare the Bits and Pieces one to the Lazels puzzle, the Lazels is definitely much, much smaller. So I think that Lazels needs to get in touch with Guinness and claim that record for themselves. Okay, so originally I was going to end this video by being like, you know, I think I could go even smaller. So your move, Lazels. But then I got this box in the mail. So this comes from a viewer named John, and you guys are not gonna believe what's in here. Okay, I had to open a lot of packaging to get here, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me get it out of this capsule. Look at this. It is an entire puzzle that is the same size as a single tiny Lazels puzzle piece. And then in the other capsule, it looks like we have one that has been disassembled. Oh wow, it literally looks like lint. They don't even look like puzzle pieces. Okay, is this now the smallest puzzle in the world? This is crazy. Look at how tiny that is. I feel like one false move and it's just all gonna like one sneeze and it's all just gonna blow away. So this came from John, and this is not something that you can go out and buy. He just told me that he's been learning this laser cutting machine at his work, and so to practice with it, he's been cutting these itsy bitsy puzzles. He emailed me about it when I was partway through making this video, and I was like, that is perfect, send it over. I can't believe there is an entire puzzle that is 1/4 of an inch long. Like in the title or thumbnail of this video, it's gonna be something like, this puzzle is so small, I can barely see it. But with the Lazels, it's small, but it's doable. With this one, I genuinely don't know if I would be able to solve it. It is so small. So I'm glad John sent me a finished one, or else he would be seeing all these little puzzle pieces and I'd be like, I promise they all go together. I just like can't put them together because it's too tiny. I feel like even these tweezers are too big to be picking up these puzzle pieces. So, your move, Lazels, or anyone else in the world, how much smaller can we go?